Hello everybody and welcome back to another installment of the Disney Bachelor Challenge. Today we will...
Hello! Jess, did you forget about me?
No, of course not. Who could forget about you, Joaquin? What in the world are you wearing?
Did you not say yesterday we was going to be going to the pool?
No. I said we're going to go over the rules. You know, for the challenge.
Oh! I feel a little bit underdressed, if you know what I mean.
You ain't kidding there, Jay. You look like you're smuggling grapes. You should put that away. You're scaring the children.
Hey, watch where your eyeballs are leading you. Anyways, I made up the challenge rules. I should be the one that tells the viewers what is to come. Don't you agree?
Technically, we got the rules from Rory Plays The Sims, so she gets the credit.
You are such a tales tattle. I am going to go change because I am sure you will tell the viewers all about the wonderfulness that is Rory and forget about it. I need to take my grapes as you so underwhelmingly call them to my closet and change to a more suitableness. Okay. Carry on with the ons.
Thanks, Jay. So, Rory Plays The Sims. Rory Gilmore is her forum name. Rory Plays The Sims has the rules drafted out for The Sims 4. I'm linking the rules to the description box down below, along with her Disney Bachelor playlist from her YouTube channel. For your viewing pleasure, also wanted to mention for those of you that are just joining us in this challenge that she and another simmer by the name of Schweppes were the two ladies that inspired me to do this challenge on our channel. Rory's challenge is a true Disney Princess Bachelor challenge on video, while Schweppes was written, but I promise you it's unbelievable. It's phenomenal. I recommend you check them both out. Links to all this information is down below. Also note that Schweppes has a second season out called the Disney Bachelor Sidekicks Challenge, which I am thrilled about. She has a couple installments on her blog, and I highly recommend that you don't miss it. You won't be disappointed.
It's my turn. You have been hugging my lemon light.
Limelight, you mean?
That is what I say. Do I look so better?
Yes, my dear. You look super sharp.
I know. But keep your eyeballs up here where my face is. That's better. Okay, listen up. Here are the rules. Firstly, note that we cannot control the victims. I mean the contestants. They will have to take care of themselves while we laugh at them gleefully as they make assy horses of themselves.
You mean horses' asses?
You are determined to interrupt me. Now stop it. Secondly, soon-to-be King Hook can only be controlled to take care of his needs. You know, when he has to pee or bathe his grapes. We cannot force him to talk to any of the potentials.
Not that he wants to talk to any of them, mind you.
Chica, vas a seguir.
Perdóname, amigo. Por favor, sigue.
The only time we can force talk to the ladies is during a one-on-one date.
So basically you're saying we're just gonna people watch.
That is exactly what I'm saying. Now, silencio.
Sure.
The ladies cannot have a jobs. And we strongly recommend to steer away from the woohoo unless it's with yours truly.
That's not part of the rules, Joaquin.
I said silencio. It is now. Do you know what, Miss Pants of the Smarty?
Smarty Pants?
That is it. I need to talk to the producer. Hold my mic. Me cago en la madre de todos los intrometidos.
Okay, so he's off. While he sorts himself out, we're going to continue with the rules. Okay, so the events will be cyclical in that we'll have 2 main events and 2 competitions and 1 voting elimination, where you, the viewers, get to choose who stays in the house via a voting mechanism on YouTube, which I'll call out when the time gets closer. Then we rinse and repeat. The events are as follows. First event is a group date at different venues and different types of social events. Second event is a solo date. The competitions consist of one challenge to go on a solo date with Hook. The winner is determined by the competitor that lasts the longest in any given activity. You'll see what I mean during our first challenge. The second challenge is the elimination challenge. The selection of the bottom two are determined by the competitors that give up the quickest in any given activity. You'll see what I mean during our first elimination challenge. So the solo dates are also held in different venues, and the winner of each date is determined by the winner of the solo date challenge. And pretty much all of these events, both events and both challenges, are held at noon to give the competitors time to sort themselves out, because remember, we're not allowed to control them. And their relationships with Hook are established by mingling during said events and through the castle stay. The last
Hello, sweet lovely co-host of mine.
Yes, Joaquin?
Jess, I found out who my lovelier producer is. It just so happens to be you. So, I was wondering if we could start off anew, Jess?
Sure, Jay. Not a problem. In fact, to show that I don't hold any hard feelings, how would you like to wrap up this video?
Jess, of course, my little turnip. To recap, what the lovely lady has shared. We will have one group social event, one challenge for one-on-one date with Hook, one date with Hook, which will be a video story, one challenge to determine the bottom two. You vote for the one that stays in the competencia. Then we rinse and repeat until the last standing competitor remains. I know you lovelies are wondering what Hook thought of his new guests. Would you care to catch a glimpse of him, see? Good. Then VirtuaLee, my loveliest producer whom I love so much, and I will go get some beauty's rest so we can be ready to record our first installment of the group date for Monday. In the meantime, do not miss me so terribly, see?
Virtual hugs, you guys. See you soon, and let's check out what Hook's thoughts were of the castle and of the ladies.
The limousines dropped them off in front of the manor. I saw the feminine silhouettes make their way into the castle one by one. Joaquin and I just got off the phone where he strongly recommended I greet our beautiful guests. He was not lying. They were more beautiful than I expected, each in their own ways. The native contestants stayed outside and spoke to Smee before coming in. They seemed to hit it off straight away, while the curvaceous beauty wearing purple was the first one in the castle, or so I thought, as the brunette beat her inside as she beelined it to the library. The purple beauty was followed by the loud one with animal print, who was then followed by a dainty lady who walked with her nose in the air, curious indeed. Last in the castle was the engineer, as she was stopping at every connector the castle had and studying its structure. Strangely, I noticed the most peculiar interaction with the brunette and the purple-haired beauty. The brunette must have said something that the purple-haired lady was not at all enthusiastic about, and it made me chuckle. This is going to be interesting indeed. I was on my way to greet the ladies when I was cornered by the brunette with stunning blue eyes. She introduced herself as Ali, and how excited she was to be a participant. I couldn't stop staring at her eyes. Focus, man. She asked if it was okay to use the library, to which I answered she had free reign of the entire castle except for my room and study. I then followed the loud noises into the kitchen, where the dynamic red and black garment wearers were discussing lipstick application and animal prints. They were both quite funny and vibrant. I couldn't help but catch myself laughing with them a few times. I would lie and tell you it was an act, but alas, it was not. They were captivating in their own unique ways, and then she came into the kitchen and caught me literally off guard. The native one was stunning, and instead of introducing herself, she asked if she could sleep outside, because she was not used to being trapped. I completely understood her, and my heart went out to her. Why was she here? What was her name? Why didn't I study those bloody portfolios Joaquin created for me? The red and black twins shared another joke, and I missed it because I was staring like a fool at the native beauty. I followed her to the library and introduced myself to her. Her name I learned is Masuaka. I had the cook make her and the other ladies tea. She talked of gardening techniques and the differences in our languages and cultures. I really enjoyed our chat when I noticed Smee organizing books behind me. She asked me to meet her out back, but unfortunately, everyone followed. It is going to be really hard to have privacy here. We ended up in the dance floor. Awkwardly, I stood by the engineer, who was already there in her overalls. We didn't say a word to each other, we just danced. I know it is uncharacteristic of me. I've never danced in my life, nor cared to, but I couldn't help myself. It was a different sort of predicament with random, beautiful strangers I know felt as awkward as I. So I tried to make them feel at home. I allowed the music to envelop me, and when I opened my eyes, I noticed a very firm and lovely backside. Amazingly, it belonged to Smee. Smee! I had never seen the side of her, literally. I do believe Ali caught me red-handed and was not amused at all on my full-on appreciation of Smee's rear. Look, I'm a loner, and this is not my sort of thing, but I may enjoy my time after all, getting to know these beautiful creatures. But if you tell Joaquin, I will deny it fully.